Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm not a YouTuber. This is going to be my first video, so just bear with me. My name is Deandra Kanu, and I am a recent college graduate, and I'm making this video kind of because I've been through a lot. And so I'm making this video because I have a little thing called insomnia, and I kind of just want an outlet to be able to talk about it and see if other people can relate and share my story and hopefully, you know, just get information out there. But I'm kind of just going to go briefly over it because I plan on making multiple videos because my journey has been kind of long, and I want to keep these videos kind of short. So about 7 months ago in December, I came home for Christmas. And so since I just recently graduated college, this is home now. I'm from Dallas, Texas. But I recently, during Christmas time, I had come home for Christmas, and just randomly out of nowhere, I stopped sleeping. And when I say stop sleeping, I meant like I would lay down and I would rest, but my brain would never like conk out. So it's like I wouldn't feel like the melatonin, you know, like when you get sleepy and you know, it feels good and then you doze off and you don't remember anything because then you fall asleep. That never happened to me. So I would kind of just lay there, and it was like I was still conscious and I could still think thoughts, but I would wake up and it's like I'm not rested. I would never actually wake up because I would be awake the whole time. And so this happened for a couple of days, and I was like, okay, something seems off, but I just thought it was because it's Christmas time. It was a semester before my senior year, or the Christmas before my last semester of senior year. So I was like, okay, no biggie. Took some night ZQL, was able to sleep like 1 or 2 nights on ZQL, and then it stopped working completely. And I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. It's never happened to me. Sleep is like so important to me. It's always been super important to me. So it kind of freaked me out. And I was like, maybe once I go back to college after break, it'll get better once I get to a routine again. Went back to college. It didn't get better. It actually got worse. And it was to the point where I was up all night and I couldn't function during the day anymore. It would be like I was super groggy. I would try to work out and I couldn't because I just had no energy, like no energy. And it kind of just changed my life because I didn't want to go out anymore. I didn't want to hang out with my friends because I was just up all night, and it just changed me completely. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go see a doctor. And the doctor was like, okay, let's do a blood draw. Let's see, let's take some blood. Let's see what might be going on. Maybe it's something, who knows. So they took my blood. Everything was fine. I am anemic, so I had low iron, but I already knew that. And I was like, okay, so maybe I should, you know, start taking my iron pills again, whatever. So I did everything that I could, and they prescribed me some sleep medication. And anyone who knows me knows that I do not like taking medication. It's not that I'm against medication, it's just if I could do without it, like I always like to pick the natural route. So it's a whole, you know, whole shebang, whatever. But I was like, okay, let me try this medication because I was at that point in my life where I was like, I am struggling. So I took the medication, and it put me into like, when I would take the medication, it put me into like such a heavy sleep that it didn't even feel like sleep. Like I wouldn't wake up refreshed. I'd wake up like feeling hungover, and it just wasn't reasonable. Like, and especially because I was trying to get up early. It would be like early mornings. I would try to get up, and I felt like I was hit by a bus. So I was like, I can't do this. Like I can't be taking these medications every day. And it was honestly not making me any better, so I didn't see any kind of change in it. So I decided I was only going to take the medication when I really felt like I needed it, like when I was about to crash. And so after that, I had seen doctors probably like every 2 weeks. Like I was going back to the doctor like, okay, so this didn't work, now what? This didn't work, now what? And the doctors weren't too concerned. Every time I went to the doctor, they were like, you're fine, it'll pass, you're fine, it'll pass, you're fine, it'll pass. And I'm like, but it's not passing. And at this point, it was like March, and I was like, I feel like I'm going crazy. So I signed up for a sleep study, and if you don't know what a sleep study is, I'll go into more detail in another video. But essentially, that's like a doctor who specializes in how you sleep, and they take you overnight and all this stuff. But I did a sleep study, came back, and nothing was wrong. So I was like, I am losing my mind. I am crazy. And I felt so alone. Like it felt really weird. So after the sleep study, and I found out that they couldn't find anything wrong, I was like, it has to be something else. At this point, doctors were like, they were turning me away. They wouldn't give me any more sleep meds, and I was totally fine with that because I was like, I don't want to be medicated anyway, but I just want answers. And so I'm making this video kind of to show how I'm going to fix myself, and I've done a lot of stuff in the 7 months that is more geared towards natural medicine, and I kind of want to share my experience with that and how it's been helping me. I mean, it's been 7 months and I'm still here. I'm talking, I'm happy, but I'm still not cured. And now I'm like recently finding out that a lot of my sleep problems have to do with anxiety, and anxiety is one of those things that I didn't know I had anxiety. I didn't know that, I mean, I didn't know I had anxiety, but I'm very like upbeat. Like I'm always like go, 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 go. And I think I kind of, it made everything worse that I'm like that. And so I'm like learning how to cope with anxiety and like how it feels. And I feel like people who don't have anxiety like don't believe that it's a thing. But it really is a thing. And it's crazy because like until you have dealt with it yourself personally, you probably don't really think too much about someone who has anxiety. But that's a different story. As I said, I kind of just want to make this like an opener video, my situation, and I'm really excited to start this, and I want you guys to be able to follow me on my journey. And I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm still getting used to this live, so please bear with me. And I'm probably going to turn this into like lifestyle, food, makeup, life, health, because that's what I'm into, and I feel like all that has to go into how you are as a person. And you know, this is my journey, so if you want to like it, go ahead, like it. If you want to subscribe, go ahead, subscribe. As I said, I'm new to YouTube, so if you want to just click next, then click next. I won't take offense. But I'm super excited, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.